going on?
Unmuted.
What is happening? Are you live?
Ma'am, I'll take a second to get on here and tell them about how great Mondays are.
Oh boy. Well,
It is June also, so guys, this is your Titan check-in. This post here will be for you guys for June.
so everybody that's on the Shred plan should check in on here.
Anybody that's on any of
You
the
heard
Titan
that,
plans.
ladies and gentlemen, okay? If you're doing the summer shred with me, make sure that you are checking in on here. Mondays are the best days because it's a new day, new opportunities, new goals, and the new you. Exactly, I said it. So I hope that you set up your Monday the day before. So Sunday, you got everything. Yes.
Cool, right there, right?
It would be
I'm
cool.
waiting on that company.
So Sunday, you set up your Monday so you can start your day fresh, no stress, and
So that's it.
what are you doing here? And literally, if everything is set up, it's as smooth as could be if you go into the week. So my week is going to be amazing. I did so much today, actually. I had a great day. We just got back from our trip. Yesterday, was it?
Yeah, last night.
Last night. Oh my gosh.
And here's the thing. I normally get back Sunday mornings from trips.
Yeah, well, it was one of those days where we stayed extra. We had some friends. The promoters are friends with Mike. I've known Mike since he was 12 years old. So we got to spend some quality time with them and some other people that we know.
Jeffrey, I got to stop you for a sec because I got video from the gym. Remember, I was videoing all this stuff.
Yes,
I have a video. I'm going to get to Jeff, or Mona can edit this tonight. Get this up on YouTube. It's a video that doesn't need to be really edited. It just needs to be put together. And then I'm going to get to this question here. The video, it was, okay, first of all, it was an iconic weekend because the promoters I got to go see are the same promoters that actually gave me a path in life. And what I mean by that is 41 years ago.
Exactly. How long is that?
41 years ago, my parents dropped me off at a bodybuilding show that was in close to where I grew up in Finn Hill, which is just a suburb, I guess you would, I don't know what you would call that, but an area of Kirkland where I grew up. And back in my day, this is early 80s to be exact, very early 80s. They dropped me off at 9 a.m. at this location and then came back and picked me up at 9 o'clock that night. And the location was of this bodybuilding show. And the reason I wanted to go to this is because I saw that the guest poser was Sergio Olivier, who was my first pro bodybuilder, not pro athlete or power lifter or anything like that, pro bodybuilder of fame from the magazines I got to see. So I go to the show as a kid and I see the prejudging. Guest posers nowhere to be seen. I go out and I sit down out in front of this auditorium and I wait. And the promoter comes out. And at this time, he was in his mid-20s, a police officer, but also putting on bodybuilding shows. And he later became a lieutenant up there in Seattle. But anyways, I regress. The point of the story was during the morning show and night show, I went out and sat down because nobody's allowed in the auditorium during those times. And he came out to do something or look for Sergio or something. And he saw me sitting there and he goes, "Kid, what are you doing?" And I go, "Well, I'm waiting for the night show. I want to see Sergio Olivier." And he goes, "Kid, come on inside."
He called you in.
Yeah, he called me in and he let me, and he let me sit down. And then during the night show, he went out and found me. And I paid for this morning show and night show from my paper route money. And he went out and found me in the audience and then took me backstage so I could see Sergio Olivier pump up. And the friendship was spawned from there. I got to go out to the shows and got to go back and meet Lee Haney a year later, 2 years later. I got to meet Rich Gaspari 5 years later. Barry DeMay, Gary Stridham, and so on and so on. There's so many. But the posters were up at his gym, and I had to film them this weekend. So I did a whole video of talking about what the poster meant, where I was in my career, and what it meant to me as a person. And I think it's beneficial for you guys out there that maybe you found your dream young and you lost it, or you're living that dream, or you're a youngster and you see something that nobody else sees. Because I chose, when I saw Sergio Olivier at that age, that I said, I'm going to do this, whatever this fitness, working out and being jacked and walking around for like a superhero, whatever that was at that age, I said, this is what I'm going to do with my life. And it never wavered. And again, in the 80s, like I was talking to David, the DJ, you know, he was doing the same kind of stuff I was doing, which was, he was mixing, not knowing that that would be a future for him. And I didn't know weightlifting would be a future for me. And I'm a kid. And I think that ambiguous, or that ignorant bliss, how about that? Ignorant bliss set me up to win in life. So we'll cut that video together. Sorry, I just want to take them on that story, so you'll see that video.
On the same head of the story, I was just gonna say how amazing it was to see you connect with them. What's going on?
No, we're trying something here that I'm going to try to get to the fans here.
Side mission.
I got you. Oopsie, we have a lot of cords going on here.
Tell them about how you're doing and your diet.
How am I doing with my diet? I'm doing pretty good. I think I haven't skipped any meals, which is really, really important. The meal plan, you got to get the meals in. Number one. And that is the hardest part for people to do. And even with anybody that starts a program, when they look at the meal plan, they go, oh, I really, it's too much food. Like I can't, you know, and then they start eating the food. Then they feel bloated because the body's not used to it. And then they go, well, I feel like I gain weight, and, you know, and we explain, you know, you're always going to feel worse before you feel better on any diet. So I went through that phase of feeling bloated and so forth. Now I'm feeling great. I'm feeling like my body is responding well. What you got?
Did it do it?
No, you didn't. Oh, look at that. How cool is that?
Bam.
Oh, look at you. All right. Got a surprise for you guys.
Was the phone updated or something?
Huh?
Was the phone updated or something overnight? It like
Changed it?
Oh, yeah. That
it
happened.
changed. It actually changed it.
Wow. Anyway, so I'm doing pretty good. Still have almost, 3 weeks. So it's still a decent time. I'm going to start cardio this week. We just got back last night.
Oh, wait a minute. I would like to say this.
Mhm.
We got Mona's blood work back, and it went from 11 to 26, which is incredible. So it over doubled. And so
my T level, yes.
and that's with the Titan Test Booster. So
Mhm.
it's awesome that it works that well. I don't know if you guys know this, but women's testosterone can go up to around 40. So it's nice to know that hers is doubled within the couple weeks of doing it.
Maybe just a little bit more than a couple of weeks, but
Okay.
the results are there. And actually, I was.
We were
that's the
trying to
first
wonder
thing
why
I
you got
checked.
so jacked. So
Yeah.
that was awesome to see.
Oh, it wasn't my hard work and my staying on the meal plan. And,
No, it was the test booster. It was that.
all
But
right.
as for giveaways, we had a giveaway last weekend, if I'm correct. It was the week before this weekend. We did a giveaway, and we'll definitely be doing more giveaways. And then also we're going to be doing something. So make sure to keep an eye out for this. As you guys know, she's on the Summer Shred.
Yeah.
And I have started power bodybuilding. We started today, which was
I
awesome.
can't wait to finish summer shred so I can start on power
Power
body.
body. You
That's
miss-
my that's
it's
my
your
favorite.
favorite.
Yeah. I just you eat I eat a good amount of calories and then lift heavy. The compound movements, which I absolutely love. And that's what keeps me strong going through all these other
Programs,
plans.
right.
Yeah. Because everybody's like, how are you still strong when you don't eat as much and when you do cardio and your strength is still there? Because how bodybuilding is actually building that strength.
When
It's
should
hard.
they switch programs? What's beneficial? How would they know to switch up a program?
Well, when your body doesn't actually, when you plateau, let me say this, then you gotta make a move. When you plateau and you don't see any results, and when you see that you doing a lot of cardio, you're dieting like crazy, and you don't see results anymore, you could only push yourself so hard. That means you have to pull back. So I'm not gonna wait to get there. As soon as I'm done with the
Should do it
shred
before,
plan,
right?
I'm gonna do a reverse plan. I might do a dry out. I'll see how the body looks, and then boom, I'm gonna go into the power bodybuilding. I'm gonna catch at least a couple of months out of what you're doing. But yeah, you can't let yourself run into the ground. I mean, that's just not how your body should work. You know, you shouldn't abuse it that way.
Well, come on. Let me abuse it a little bit, right?
Abuse yourself. I don't know, but yeah, it's listen, guys. You know, you gotta be smart about doing it. Doing it smart, it will benefit you later in life. That's how I look at it.
All right. Can you answer this one here?
Mike, what do you recommend for somebody who does landscaping?
Yeah, right. Go for it.
I mean, what do you mean go for it? You
Tell them what you think I would think. That you
listen,
should do.
first of all, why would they even ask you for, you don't even landscape?
I did no, I've done everything.
When you were young, you
Uh-huh.
forget how that is. It's
The
been
point
so
of
long.
the question
ago.
is, what's his recommendation when it comes to training? What should he do?
Still go to the gym, still stay on a diet, still do
I'll be a
everything
little
that-
nicer than Mona.
What?
You've got to eat better. You've got to eat really precise. When you're doing something outside of the gym that's actually
It's
labor,
landscaping.
which is labor. So your calorie intake, you got
It
to
is
find out where
not
that is.
hard.
Well, it could be some kind of landscaping. Like I did we laid bark and stuff, laid grass. That's landscaping. And so I don't know what level you're at, but a lot of that's really hard, and you're on the move. And it's definitely harder than a desk job.
Yeah, make sure you still.
So nutrition,
going to
tight
the
meal
gym.
plan. Make sure that you're eating correctly.
And make sure you're still going to the gym. I don't think landscaping is a workout. Sorry.
Well, it's not a workout, but it's a harder life.
Landscape? You're like moving like trees that
Yeah.
you chop down?
It's a tough.
Well, don't think now that this guy is cutting down forests.
He could be.
That's landscaping.
Look at Wolverine on the Titan
That's
crew.
Not
right.
like this guy who brings the
Oh, yeah,
That's what
okay,
I
that
imagined.
Okay, that's different. Okay, but still,
That's why I'm always talking shit about this
that
guy.
the stuff that he would do
Yeah.
for me, that's cardiovascular.
Listen, for you, you did so much cardio this weekend with Titan. It's not even
Yeah, I
funny.
did. Man, we were
You
bouncing
guys-
on the bed.
you
He was
were jump- I
armbarring
have all
me.
those videos.
I
Watch,
need that
guys.
armbar. I
Yeah,
need
I
that
have,
armbar.
I have everything. You guys were jumping from one bed to another. Obviously, we had two beds in one room, and they were like, "Oh my god!"
I was getting them to learn about the flop and the
I
front
don't know
roll,
what
and
you were doing, but gosh, you had a lot of
it's good stuff. It's yeah.
fun, a lot
Yes.
of fun stuff with it. All right, questions, guys.
Here's your question for you, Mona.
Where is it? Okay, do you do pull-ups every week, or how often do you do them? I do pull-ups when I do a back workout, which is obviously at least once a week, because I love doing pull-ups. So sometimes I start my workout with pull-ups. Sometimes I finish my workout with pull-ups. It all
Do you
depends.
consider a pull down a pull up?
No,
Why?
because for me a pull down is so easy to do. For me a pull up it's harder to do, so it's not the same thing.
Well, think of this.
If I do my workout, I'm not gonna skip pull downs because I already did pull ups or the other way around, because I feel like it's two different exercises.
Okay.
That's how I look at it.
All right.
And when I do
I like
pull
that.
ups, I like my wide grip, so I really go wide. Where a lot of people go in close, they feel like the biceps are like taking a lot more when you do close pull ups, and I take the bicep out completely. That's why my back is so jacked.
Yeah, you are jacked. And now that your testosterone is up, it's even more
That's why
jacked.
I'm so jacked.
I got a couple good ones here. I love pull-ups, Pull-ups are usually every other week. Yeah, so great for pull-ups. Love it. If you're a skinny, small guy and you're like, hey, I can do 15, throw some weight on there. So I'm not a fan of not it being stressful. It should still be stressful. And it also shouldn't be a marathon. If you can do 20 pull-ups, put a weight belt on, throw a 45 on there.
It's been about 17 minutes, so
We're going to a couple more minutes here, guys. And we're going to bust out of here. But I just want to let you guys know.
any minute it will cut you out.
Uh-oh, any minute, Mike is gonna get-
Skincare is a huge regimen in the house. Titan is, I started sunblock around 8 or 9. Yeah, I think it was exactly like around that age. And I grew up in Washington, which was not a very sunny place. But yeah, skincare is a very important thing for us.
We're gonna,
So-
yeah, you find some stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, watch my YouTube. I go over that. Go for it.
Favorite, I think he wants to say cheat meal or snack. I'll tell you which one is my favorite. I do a yogurt with protein powder in it, with some fruit, some granola, and it's kaboom, the best thing, non-fat yogurt. It's a great.
Titan burrito for me. Titan burrito is the gold ticket in a cheat meal, a high meal, and something still healthy for you.
All right. What else we got?
What is that?
I don't know what EDP 445 is, but it's what do you think of Olympic powerlifter called EDP 445?
There's nobody named EDP
I
445.
don't know what that is.
Yeah, come on back with whatever the real
Yeah,
name is.
yeah.
Sorry.
Um,
You guys do realize that that's not a real name, right? What do we got here, Jeffrey? If we can just click on that.
I love running. Can I do both fitness and running, or will running ruin weightlifting gains? Do you still run sometimes, Mike?
I sprint. I don't run. Yeah, it's make sure that your calories are where they need to be. Again, nothing wrecks anything if done correctly. And if you love running, holy cow, we're probably not going to hang out because you're an odd
I
cat.
can hang out. Yeah.
She'll hang out with you. She
Yeah.
likes running.
I love running. I
Um,
usually run away from Mike, and
yeah.
I eat while I do it. So
Yeah. So yeah, keep doing it. Just make sure the nutrition's okay. All right.
yeah.
And don't get crazy with that running, man. Okay. What's the second question here?
That's the one, the running.
Okay,
one.
we got 2 questions here.
One,
Go for
okay.
it.
Hey, Mike, joined the Titan crew. Slow down my reps. Huge difference. Was hurting for a week. What's good for recovery? Sleep, number 1.
Just recover. Don't worry about speeding it up. Let the body just naturally do it for right now. And then get my glutamines. It's called OGs.
Mm-hmm.
Get that. Get my amino sauce.
Some
That's gonna be
leucine in
great,
the water.
great branch change there for you. Crash those twice before the workout and after the workout. All right, we're gonna finish this up with. Oh, we got one more. Got to get this one in there. Go for it.
Big Mike, Tran a cough is unbearable. What do I do?
Man, enjoy the gains at that point. All right, next, last one. I started power bodybuilding today, set my PRs, got my numbers. We're going to go crazy. I'm already feeling it. And again, Mondays are so good because you get to start crisp and clean, make sure the nutrition plan is on point. And this again is your check-in for all you Titan Crew members. Now, if you're not in the Titan Crew, let's get you in there. Let's get you in there today. Now, what you need to do is go over to Facebook.com/groups/Mike O'Hearn. Now, it should be Titan Crew there. I know that, but it is the Titan Crew with everybody there, but that's the name of it. And then when you get